Hello and welcome to the sixth episode of Travel Thursday Crosscheck Podcast. Today, I will talk about what happened with Sydney during the incident of Boeing 777s, and according to the source, it says Transport Canada may consider banning Boeing 777s from airspace following the engine fire. So this will talk about what will happen due to incidents. So before I start, remember to click subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos. So make sure you subscribe for that, and make sure you follow me on Instagrams. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to, because I see many people who watch these videos are not subscribing me. Please, if you subscribe it, I really appreciate it. And also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, it's Toronto_Pearson_Airspotter. So please follow that on Instagram. So just let you know. According to Toronto about the Transport Canada, they're thinking about banning as a temporary for only the certain Boeing 777s from Canadian airspace. So it totally depends what kind of investigation, or it depends on how concerned about the engine fire that forces 777 to land very shortly after takeoff Denver over the weekend. So the last incident was the United Airlines Boeing 777-200 takeoff from Denver, and was supposed to fly to Honolulu, Hawaii, but shortly after takeoff, engine exploded, and the engine started to rip and started to fly down all the way down, and it's really scary, it's dangerous, and they were forced to turn around and have an emergency landing in Denver, and they successfully landed in Denver. But great news, no injuries, no death, all the captains, all the crews, and all the passengers were all okay. So that's great news, but the only problem is the engines. So for the incident, according to Boeing, it is recommended to ground 777s with Pratt and Whitney's PW4000 engines. There are several airlines already grounding their fleet of 777 if they have this kind of engines. And if you want to know about the UK, according to the United Kingdoms, they will temporarily ban the aircraft as well from the airspace. According to the agency, in the email statement said, Transport Canada Aviation Safety experts are monitoring the situation and the TSB investigation closely. Should any safety issues be identified, the department will not hesitate to make immediate action and ground the Boeing 777 aircraft from Canadian airspace, if necessary. So Transport Canada is currently working on it, and they work with the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration. It was happened on Sunday, issued an emergency order calling for inspectors of the aircraft. There should be an issues about the airworthiness directive, which happened with many problems with the engines. For Air Canada, they had 25 Boeing 777s. That's what Air Canada have. And according to the Air Canada website, they said Air Canada's 777s use General Electric engines. So, however, Air Canada's Boeing 777 does not have the same engine as United. So this may not be affected as according to the airlines. But however, none of WestJet, Sunwing, or Air Transit or any other Canadian carriers that have 777s is according to the website as well, and it's according to Wikipedia as well. According to the website from the registry data, the only airlines that have the engine with Pratt & Whitney PW4000 112 engines, the airlines are where it's based from United States, Japan, and South Korea. So, however, in Canada, Air Canada, this may not be affected for sure, but however, according to Transport Canada, it is confirmed that no one from Canadian Airlines that operates 777's aircraft that have a Pratt & Whitney's PW4000 will have 2 engines. Which happened recently with the United Airlines, like I said, that they have an emergency landing in Denver. And was a dramatic video posted on social media of engines spewing flames flight. Comes in the wake of the year non-grounded Boeing 737 MAX with deadly crashes, which happened in 2018 and 2019. But however, unlike with 737 MAX, all passengers who were on the Honolulu flight from Denver on United 777s who were affected with this incident, they all survived in the Denver landing. So that's about it, and I will talk about what will happen to United Airlines engines. So here we go. So for the engine failure of Boeing 777, for investigation, like when they investigated, it takes a while. As according to the website, this can take more than a year. But however, with the pictures and the photos, things will be a little bit more easier, and it could be more easier about what happened to the United Airlines flight on Saturday. So when they do investigate with pictures, it would be more easier, and the result could be quicker than as usual. According to the investigator, Pratt & Whitney engine failed minutes into United Airlines flight 128 from Denver, Colorado to Honolulu, Hawaii, with leaving a mile just already take off already of debris in this wake. So after the incident, United grounded all 777s that have a PW400 series engines. According to the preliminary investigation, the tell about what will happen to the damages is consistent with mental fatigue. As according to the information from National Transportation Safety Board, which is definitely called NTSB, which has prompted for the federal regulator to reassess the engine inspections. According to the NTSB, they said Pratt & Whitney is actively coordinating with operators and regulators to support the revised inspection interval of the Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engine that power Boeing 777 aircraft, as according to the company said, and the company also said Any further investigate updates regarding this event will be at the discretion of the NTSB. Pratt and Whitney will continue to work to ensure the safe operation of the fleet. So that's how it was said. There's a stories about what would happen to the flight which happened recently during the incident of United Airlines flight from Denver to Honolulu, Hawaii. So the engine had 22 blades as a PW4000. They had 22 blades. As according to the investigator, one of them which was found not inside the jet engine caught in mid-wing. Another was found in the soccer field in Broomfield, Colorado, which is located in Denver. One of the blades in the main right engine broke free at the hub, likely hitting another that was broken mid-span. As according to the investigator, it was shows with damage consistent with mental fatigue, as according to the NTSB. It's pretty bad news that the damage is called the flight fuselage to a non-critical composite piece designed to make the plane more aerodynamic, as according to some route. While on the plane, when the passenger was on the plane, they saw the engine was completely stripped of its outer casing. When the passenger recorded the videos while on the plane, but looks like the move was tense. But however, everyone was very calm on the board as the pilot make an announcement to say that they would be landing in 4 minutes. But everyone was praying, passengers was praying for their lives. I know that's crazy, but happily they were arrived and landed in Denver as an emergency landing, and they were safely arrived there. For the damage, like I said, none of them were injured, none of them were dead. They are safe. However, none of the residents who were around in Broomfield, around in Denver from the falling debris that struck them out, they are safe. That's great to hear. But however, around in one of the area from Denver in Broomfield, things may look like a mess because of the engine parts falling from the skies. Looking at the debris field and how busy the area was, according to one of the people said. But it would be very shocking if they're not getting the report of any injuries. But none of them are injured, so all of them are okay. But however, it is really scary. Like I said before, I know it's scary because if the engine fails, if the plane crashes, then everyone could die. So that's really scary. So, yeah, that's crazy. But so, for the United Airlines Flight 328, as one of the aircraft, the damage looks like experienced a wide engine failure after takeoff. So that's what the source said that. What will happen for the investigations? So the engine in question will be removed from the aircraft for additional inspection. So they will remove it for inspection. They will be examined Tuesday after being flown by private jet. Monday night to a Pratt and Whitney lab, where investigators believe if they can find out how long the plane was damaged before it failed. So on TSB, they arrived Colorado on Saturday and began removing pieces of debris to a hangar for further examination and inspection. as accorded from the tweet from Broomfield Police Department. According to the investigators for the agency from Washington, D.C., they already started analysis of the flight's cockpit voice and flight data recorders, but they have not yet inspected United Airlines maintenance records yet. But however, in the wake of engine failure, Boeing has recommended suspending the use of 777s, the 777s, the Havel, Pratt, and Whitney 4000 engine. So they suggest they have to ground in all 777 with Pratt and Whitney 4000 engines. And already, United Airlines already pulled 777 with Pratt and Whitney engines after the follow of the incident. And the Federal Aviation Airside already issued emergency order earlier on Sunday that they will be stepping up inspection of 777 that has a certain Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engines. So, not all the 777s, but 777 have, I think, two different type of engines. But the one with Pratt & Whitney's PW4000 engines, I think they asked to ground it. But on other ones, I think they still flying that has no Pratt & Whitney's PW4000 engines. But if you never be on 777s, and if you hear the engine sounds different, then it's probably you hear two different engines. So if you be on 777 before, and if you think the engine noise is new to you, then you never heard this before, then you'll be on a different kind of engines. So 777 has two engines, even though depending on what kind of range you are. So yeah, just let you know, if you are 777-200 or 777-200 ER extended range, they usually might have Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engines. But however, if you are 777 longer range or 777-100 ER, then probably you might be in a different engines. So you hear the different sound, because if you be on 777 many times, you will know what the engine sounds looks like. But you hear the different sounds. So yeah. For the longer range, it's like a longer flight. So that engine should be similar to 777-100 ER. So yeah. It is powered by GE90-115B for 777-100 ER. So this is another type of engine that 777 use that one as well. So if 777, if you see why 777 is flying, even though some of the 777 is grounded, because the 777 who are still flying, they have the GE90-115 turbofan engines. But if you think why 777 is grounded, because they only ground the engine that has PW4000. I think that's the one, yeah. Yep. PW4000 engine from Pratt & Whitney. So 777 with Pratt & Whitney PW4000 engines, they are already grounded. But for GE90 engines, they are still flying. So just in case, if you're wondering, and just in case if you are not familiar with the engine sounds. They are different sounds, not the same. So just let you know. And that's about it. Just remember, don't forget to like the video and make sure you subscribe it for this YouTube channel for more videos, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. And I hope you had a great time, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe it.